Why does knowing who you are really matter? That's a huge question to dive into. And if we can really understand it, then knowing who you are becomes quite simple. The non dual question is, who are you? Who am I? Who am I? And you dive down through all the deep layers of your conceptions of who you are until you get to nothing at all because it can't be defined. And so it's sitting in that nothingness where ripe humanity starts. That's where we can start living from a place of freedom. So knowing who you are matters because it's the great humbling experience. You're not all that much. Your you-ness is like really nothing at all. There's nothing special or there's nothing separate about you. That's the best way to say it. There is no place where this you-ness stops and everything else begins. So when you know who you are, you can just relax into this blending into all life that we all are. We're not separate from all the other beings, the animals and the mosquitoes, the birds. We're not separate from the earth itself. One of my favorite things these days is a poem from Teokasin Ghost Horse. And he was talking about sitting with an elder who scooped up a handful of soil and said, "This is who you are. You are the earth." We like to say the earth is our mother. We are the earth. There's nothing separate from us. And yet, the earth exists and we exist and we are in relationship with this. Everything is about the relationships between things because nothing is separate. Everything is intertwined. It's really important to know that, to experience it as an actual experience of that's who you are, because otherwise, as human beings, we're just constantly sucked into one direction or another. Because having an identity, this cosmic identity, is a basic human need because it's your birthright to be there. It's the natural state. That's the natural state. It's important to be in the natural state. Otherwise, you're going to constantly be recreating this unnatural state where you think things are happening. So, knowing who you are makes everything so simple, so less complicated. That's why knowing who you are is the end of suffering. It's not the end of pain and, all bad things. But you are not suffering any longer because life makes sense. When you're completely in this natural state, life makes sense. Everything fits because this is who we're supposed to be. So just knowing who you are, absolutely critical. Don't waste a single second constantly recreating the falseness. And this is why meditation and just relaxation is so useful for this, because literally you just have to relax into yourself. calm being. That's the eternal now, where we aren't trying to go somewhere or worried about where we came from. Just the calm abiding of who we actually are, which is a very, very simple being of us, you, me, everyone.